calling you a radical. This is more proof of Google sequester and the slander and the, you know, shadow banning. Just, they admit it to me. They admit it to me that it's costing people lives. So, as you know, I've been screaming all week, Medford, 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 Medford. Tim's up there. You know, I finally heard from Dana. She's afraid her house, Dana might, she's afraid her house burnt. I've been worried sick about her. So, I've been screaming. It's 107 and 8, this is going to burn. Get out, you know, and but again, they squash my view count. They go after me. This is important here in South Ogden, Utah. I mean, fuck, I grew up here. I knew. So the National Weather Service issues a warning to 70 mile an hour. I'm like, no, 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 no. I went to them. I'm having a fit. I'm like, no, 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 no. This is going to be much higher. You, just like, oh, Black Lives Matter hashtag. I posted it all over Facebook, but everybody's, you know, run for me. 118. 118. I think it's perfect here. Place for a video. It's heartbreaking. So in Oregon, and this is what pisses me off even more, is the sequester of Kevin Blanch's videos is costing people their fucking lives. I don't get into the geoengineering. I don't get into the direct weapons. Those fuckers ought to be locked up. You know, we've had epic droughts post-Fukushima. Fukushima is the most real thing in the world. You know, there's no conspiracy. Oh, there's conspiracy to cover up. But the fact that it happened, these things, it's releasing an energy. Now, I want you to, all the people that's followed me along, you go along, I predicted this to a fucking T. These fucking coastal fires, this heat bubble over the western United States, it's caused, well, there's so much water in the Midwest, they don't know what to do with it because of the heat bubble. Look, the energy pushed off Fukushima is the hottest thing known to man. Multiple meltdowns. I mean, you should see it at the country club down there. By the way, they tore the bowling alley down. Why? Because Americans have no leisure time. But this is what's outrageous about this. Really outrageous about it. It's costing people lives. By the sequester of Kevin Blanch's videos. It's costing people their lives. You play back the tape. I'm saying, get the fuck out. Medford, 108. 108. Epic, historic heat wave from hell. I mean, we had the hottest fucking temperatures recorded in the history of mankind. Just a couple weeks. 120 and freaking on Sunday in Los Angeles. 118 in San Luis Obispo. 108 in Medford. Tim's in Medford. Houses are burning to the fucking ground. People are dying left and right. I mean, annihilation all over. San Francisco, the air is so fucking toxic you can't even see through. Well, this is the first time we've had clear blue skies in months. Why? Because the wind blew 118 fucking miles an hour. What do you realize what you're breathing? Oh no, Fukushima, now they just push it in the ocean for 9 years. Yeah, those storms don't rise up over the jet stream doesn't move left or right. It's still blowing. Gotta have that electrical power. What electrical power? It's all these fucking idiots. California's producing 200% more solar a day than they can use. But people like Utah are blocking it from coming into that grid right there. Why? Political dogma. Same reason my videos are being blocked. Google has come to me and admitted it to me. Think about doing this to me while I'm in critical condition. Everything, you go all the way back to the beginning. Every word I said, this is going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States of epic historical proportions. It's going to make the Great Salt Lake was a perfect level. My spiral jetties, you know, I'll be leaving for my trip tomorrow. But thank you everybody who supports historic work. These fucking fires that are going on right now in Oregon, in fucking Northern Cal, are fucking devastating. I mean, the whole western United States in a epic historic drought. Science fiction stock market makes all-time highs. Unfucking real, this freak show we're living in. That's the Fed just going into the fucking ruining your children's future. Oh yeah. Fucking more debt, buy stocks, more debt, buy stocks. By the way, all roads lead to Livermore, California. What are you talking about? Jeff Bezos' grandfather, guys. Los Alamos, Operation Paperclip. Los Alamos. He was head of the Nuclear Regulatory Agency, where at Livermore, California, bringing star power to Earth. By the way, Kamala Harris's mother, Livermore, California. Cancer research PhD. Denying freaking nuclear fallout. Well, she broke ranks at the end, but she got cancer in 2009. That's my point on all this. It's your pseudo-facto sociology. It's your pseudo-facto American manufactured Jesus. It's your pseudo-facto religious theology. No, it's the fucking ecology. It's your biology. So, this is all Fukushima, which I call Fuktonium. Simple. All you historic drought for 9 years. That's all coincidence. Died tide pools, died immediately right after Fukushima. Coincidence. Salmon clap after Fukushima. Trees. People used to argue with me, oh, the Beatles got them. And I'm like, no. This is, a pine tree stays green, it holds radiation. I was arguing with, I'm the first person that ever started reporting this fucking epic death of the pine trees in California. When I was walking the coast, dying of cancer, sent home to die. I'm full of AML leukemia. Remember, I was given 2 months to live in 2011. Went to the bone marrow transplant center on 11/11. Too sick to have a transplant. I'm on the coast. I says, no, it's not beetles. They finally come out. It took them a year and a half after 2016. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. It's radiation. They're hot. It's 20 degrees above normal. The all-time highest temperature ever recorded in the history of mankind was recorded in the Mojave this month. Fucking northern Utah, 100 fucking degrees. Rocky Mountain High. This ain't, of course, Colorado. All-time records for temperatures over 90 degrees. Then fucking snow the next day. Here, goes from 100 degrees to 40. That never happened. Never. I'll tell you, and everybody says, oh, this wasn't this. I'll tell you how record recorder was. The goalposts at Weber State, the old metal ones, they've been there for 70 years. Snapped, 2. And we get east winds here. Oh yeah, we get bad ones, but not like this. And so, but the fires, the smoke, it's toxic as hell. We've been breathing it all fucking year here. COVID-19, by the way, speaking of COVID-19, I know 6 people now, personally, that have died of COVID-19. 5 of the 6 had other issues. You know, some cancer, some lungs, this, blah, blah, blah. 5 of the 6 family members, and I know fact they died from that, are covering it up what they died from. Why? You've actually turned it into political dogma. Trump, fuck Biden and Trump, that's no choice. They're the same, the Fukushima cover-up fucking thing. So, by Google swashing my fucking view counts and doing this is, you're talking one of the greatest crimes in human history. I'm fucking warning constantly, and everything I've said has been come out. And if, there's plenty of people that have said, Kevin Blanch, you saved my life, listening to you, when Fukushima first happened. You know, they were lying. They're still fucking lying. Full blown out fucking meltdowns, MOX oxide fuel with fucking millions of Chernobyls pushed into the Pacific Ocean for fucking ice. It's ice, Kevin Blanch. It's going to cause a fucking heat bubble over the western United States. Historic heat bubble. It's going to, it took me a year and a half to convince anybody it was one melt. Nobody, Gunderson and all those paid fucking shills, fucking Kevin Camps and all those panty painters. It's nothing, I'm screaming, oh no, these are full blown out fucking meltdowns. So then by sequestering and hiding, I talked to Dana, I saw her Twitter feed today, thank God she's alive. I've been worried sick because, she was at Diablo Canyon doing all that great work with me. Diablo, and, they moved up into the woods. In the pines, where the sun from Fukushima, Japan, it always shines. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun always shines. Girl, where did you sleep last night? I've hammered away so hard at that. Cobain. He wants to sell me Lead Belly's guitar. That's not Lead Belly's guitar song, by the way. For $500 down. Now Courtney Love, another fucking, the psychiatrist at Cal Berkeley, wants to sell me his guitar. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun from Fukushima, Japan, it always shines. Where the wind blows, the cold wind blows. Where did you sleep last night? Where'd you go, girl? Where'd you go? Did they find him? They never found the body. They found his head up in the wheel. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the cold wind blows. Where did you sleep last night? By Google fucking going out while I'm critical condition, squashing my view. They've admitted it to me. I had a fucking video when on the first one, Fukushima had 147,000 views in the first few hours. The next day it had 12,000 views. They admitted it. Well, we took them down. We took out abstract view. I said, what's an abstract view? Facebook, whatever. I had a video that made the front page of Reddit. They sure don't get it. And it had 800,000 views. Google just immediately took it down. I mean, it had 800,000 views in a few hours. I'm like, why'd you take it down? It was on the reactor being restarted up in Japan that got full of seaweed on Fukushima, which is all verified, 100% factual. They says, well, no reason, just because. It's costing people's lives now. I've been screaming all week about Medford. I talked to Tim on the phone. I've talked to 4 different people up there on the phone or by email today. Tim's from Medford, born and raised there. You know, this isn't going to get any better either. It's a fucking catastrophe. Ecological fucking nightmare from... Oh, it doesn't affect me. Oh, yeah? You know you're breathing? Plutonium skies, a country of lies. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the cold wind blows. Where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun's from Fukushima, Livermore, California, bringing star-powered Earth. The sun could give you cancer from 93 million miles away. We have 3 of them. Oh, they tried it. Pushing in the Pacific. Not my words. Lake Barrett to Leslie Stahl on 60 Minutes, day 3000, Fukushima. I know Lake Barrett. Mark, his yard guy, maintenance guy. I got Kevin Blanch on the phone. This is 2013-14. Hi, Kev. Hi, Lake. Well, Kevin says either full blown fucking melt is going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States. He calls it plutonium. It's going to cause an energy. It's going to cause fires. It's going to kill the fucking trees. It's going to drain the Great Salt Lake, make it go dry. It's going to collapse the tide pools of salmon. Well, Kevin Blanch is right. Well, that's not what you said on ZRT and BBC. I had to tell him something. So just keep watching different sites to reinforce your political dogma. The only direct fucking weapon that caused this was Fukushima. You know, the nuclear fucking is called the sun. It burned a hole into our fucking atmosphere, Fukushima. Oh, the heat, the jet stream moves left to right. Direct hit. Look at the direct line where the fires are. That original plume map that comes out of my head, that's my map. I'm the one that originally built it in March of 2012. Look at that original plume map and then look where the fires are. But Google sequesters me. It's costing people's lives now. What's going on in fucking Medford is heartbreaking. Fucking hundreds and hundreds of houses. Stock market makes all-time highs. It's incredible. It's fucking sad. I'll get more footage in the pines. Where did you sleep? I slept in the bone marrow transplant center. Kevin, next to you. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? I'm dead, Kevin. I'm in heaven. Web Furman. Lord, I remember. Lord, I remember. So, my high school girlfriend, Annette, who I was so in love with. Oh my God, I've never been so in love with a girl as her. She died 2 years ago. She lived down in Hooper. She was a rodeo queen. Beautiful. She got cancer and died. Annika, my mate, the Ukrainian girl, I held her hand. She died. My dad, nuked to death in Valtese. They tried to make a sequel out of me as you traded in your health for some political dogma and Jeff Bezos, Operation Paperclip, Paul Allen. Oh yeah, he's dead too. Bill Eugenics Gates. Their wealth in the pines where the cold wind blows. Where did you sleep last night?